game?
Whew, it was exciting, just to get back out there and practice and just to get back to it. I was very excited and ready to hit the ground running now.
What are your goals for this offseason?
Goals, um, personal goals is just probably cut some weight and get a little bit more explosive and just work on the small things, running routes and all that.
What
What
was the
weight are
thought?
you right now?
But wait, I'm 220 right
What do you hope to get to?
now, at least 215.
What are your first impressions of Trevor Lawrence?
He's a young guy, he can get out there, he can sling it. He should be fine once he learns the system. But, other than that, I mean, he made some impressive throws today, and, it's going to be a long spring. So,
Y'all
Coach,
headed, y'all headed into this spring a little hungrier just with the way last year ended versus the way it ended 2 years ago?
oh, yes, sir, definitely. Fresh start. We still got that fresh on our minds, so, it's a workman mentality, so we're going to ready to get back to it.
any different feeling coming off a Final Four loss as opposed to coming off a national championship, getting things rolling again?
I mean, yeah, it's a different feeling, but at the end of the day, so you always got to start back over from the beginning, work on the fundamentals, and we're just hungry and we're ready to get after it.
Do you feel like the pieces are in place to make that deep run again? I mean, when Christian comes back and Clee comes back and Austin comes back, do you feel like that y'all should be one of the favorites to win the national title?
I mean, that's what they say, but you got to work for it.
How excited are you about this offensive line you got coming back?
I'm very excited. We lose a couple guys to the NFL, but we have some young guys and that's ready to step up, and I'm excited to see them play. Excited to play with them.
Tavien, what makes you and Travis such a unique matchup as a tandem in the backfield?
It's just two guys that can take it the distance. Anytime they touch the ball, we're gonna run hard every time we get it, and that's the thing. Even if we catch the ball, we're gonna run with it.
Battle for snaps at running back, you anticipate just the same as it's been your first seasons here?
Oh yes, sir, definitely. It's competition all year long, and you can't forget that. So this spring, we're going back to the fundamentals, and it's healthy competition because we all want to see each other succeed, and that's probably the best part about it.
A little different now that you've had a year under your belt with Travis being the new guy. Now you guys are kind of obviously with Adam the established veterans in this backfield now.
Yes, sir, definitely. Just being back there, knowing a little bit more, getting a little bit more experience than my freshman year. It's going to be a tough process because you got to start all the way over. You got to go back to the beginning, the fundamentals. But if you do that, you work on your craft, then you'll be just fine.
Last season, you tried to play at a heavier weight than you were used to. Looking back on it, do you feel like maybe you played a little too heavy?
At times, I felt like that, but I felt like it was okay, but I just really want to cut it down some, to work on some explosiveness and some other things.
What were you weighing, I guess, when the Alabama game concluded?
I was still about 220 then, but it was like it wasn't really a good 220. It was like a alright 220. So
You feel like it's a good 220 now?
yeah, I feel like it's a good 220 man right now. Just really been working on my body and just working on getting quicker, faster.
You were known for your pure speed coming out of high school. Do you consider yourself now, a few years into your college career, more of a dual threat guy as far as being a power back and a speed guy?
Oh yes, sir, definitely. I can pound it. When the coaches want me to pound it, I can break it loose. So just adding that to my game. And being able to catch the ball. That's a triple threat.
Probably obviously going to be splitting carries again, but do you and Travis and Adam kind of go into this thing once again going, hey, I want to emerge from this thing as a featured guy?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody gotta have that mindset. Coach showed me today we're starting over. Nobody's giving nothing, so I got to go out there and earn it.
Talked a couple of times about working on your explosiveness. What are some of the things you do to improve that?
Just work on the start. My start, coming out of my stance, being quicker to the mesh, just things like that. Just trying to be faster with everything I do.
Do you feel like a leadership role is something that comes naturally to you? Because without Fuller there, you're more one of the veteran guys now.
Yes, it's kind of weird because these 3 years it certainly flew by. Just other day I felt like I was just under Wayne's wing, and now it's my turn, my junior year. So I'm looking forward to it.
there any lessons or anything that you learned last season, being really your first full season playing, that you can take going forward?
It was a long season, you know, playing out there. You got to prepare every game. You got to bring the energy every game. You know, you can't take no games off. That's basically something that I learned, and that's gonna stick with me all spring. You know, and you got to practice like you want to play.
What was Coach Elliott's message to you guys and the running backs before you started spring practice?
Competition. There's competition everywhere. You got to compete with the man across from you and the man across on the other side, on the defensive side. But most importantly, you competing against yourself, and that really stuck to me. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you got to make yourself better, and you got to, you know, push yourself to be a better player.
Thanks, David.